Good evening, it's Big Coach Leonard Parker, and we're doing a little small evening meal. We turn the side into a main dish. Okay, what we have here, we got our bush baked beans. Now these bush baked beans, they are brown sugar, little hickory flavor, but they sweet. Okay, we got our season oil by our seasoning. This is our secret ingredient right here. We got our Lipton onion. You gotta watch that Lipton onion, something special, boy. You can use that for a lot of different foods. And then we got our sweet barbecue sauce, sweet baby rays. And we're gonna get right into it. Here. Okay. Now, we got our ground meat. Simmering. And it's going in, it's finished. We don't want to over season this with this season oil. We didn't put some on it when I was mixing it up. Just a little bit more to help it out. But when I was seasoning my meat up, I did that. This are our secret ingredients. I got some in there already, and this is half. We cooking half of what we gonna cook today, because I got the other half already on the grill and finished. It's been simmering for 3 hours. Okay, so look, we got that going. Oh, that's looking good. Make sure none of that Lipton onion is on your sides. And man, that's ready, man. It's ready over here. All right. So what we're gonna do, this little trick I learned from making my potato salad, and I do the same for my baked beans. We're gonna put a little bit of them baked beans in there, and I drained some of the juice off here, like I said. Now we need to drain that juice off of that meat, but I'm just gonna go with the meat that I'm gonna use. Probably gonna let my dogs get some of the meat for their dog food a little later. Come back with all the rest of them baked beans. Just a medium can of baked beans. We did one earlier, like I said. Don't want all that oil on your meat. And we're gonna leave it at that. And we're gonna mix this up. We got it looking good. And you can smell that Lipton onion mix coming through. The bush baked beans already have a brown sugar. You got about 3 or 4 different kinds of bush baked beans. And come with your sweet barbecue sauce, just to give it a little bit more pep of sweetness. And oh man, y'all be surprised, but we are almost finished. Right here, gonna get a good mixture. Oh man, this is one of my tricks right here. If I didn't use that whole can of baked beans, I got a can opener that, oop, look at that. Perfect seal. That's the can opener I have. But, you know, get that. We're gonna transfer this over into the pan. I want you to look at the color of that, because the color of the baked beans when we go outside is gonna be a totally different color because they've been simmering. Those baked beans are ready for the oven, or for us today, they're ready for the grill, because we're gonna give them a smoke flavor. So we're gonna head on out to the grill and see what's going on at the grill. So let's go on out. Oh man, look at that. Those caramelized, look at the difference. 3 hours, and we're gonna let these go for 3 hours. So we're gonna get ready to take these off. Gonna let them smoke for 3 hours. And we're gonna go in here and we're gonna sample this. These baked beans are ready. Like I say, I stir them every hour. Give them a good stir every hour. And man, you talking about that onion smell is coming through. Now what I'm doing is, I got a little piece of cornbread and I have a little rice. That's making it into a meal. That's gonna turn this side into a meal. All right, man. Got my fan on. Oh man. Thank you for this food about to receive. All right. And look, stir that up a little bit. Now you say, I don't like the rice. Well, if you don't like the rice, go with your regular baked beans. If you don't like the cornbread, go with your light bread. You know, or roll. Got some heat. But first thing you take, when you bite into that, is the smoke. You got the smoke, the ground meat, and right when I opened up that grill, one of the first things came in my face was the onion, the Lipton onion mix. And you taste the onion and you taste the smoke flavor. And you know, I just like a little piece of cornbread to go with this. For me, that's smoky, that's oniony, that's a good baked bean. And you know, I got the kids, when I used to coach, I used to cook for the kids. And you know you got a good baked bean when the kid have their plate fixed and they get their baked beans and they ain't even ate their meat yet, they get up and get another serving of baked beans. That's when your baked beans is becoming like one of the main dishes, okay? I also got a piece of 7-Up cake. I celebrated a birthday a few days ago on August the 20th, and guess what? My cousin, Tammy, thank you, Tammy, for the 7-Up cake, homemade 7-Up cake. So Tam, thank you very much. If you don't know what a 7-Up cake is, that's real 7-Up in there. That's delicious. This big Coach Parker with baked beans. We turning a side into a meal. Ooh-wee. Smoky, oniony, delicious. Because Parker, from the Parker Retirement Resort, outside, eating on a Friday evening. Good little meal. Because Parker signing up.